Welcome to Crimson Guitars and welcome to my craziness. This is where I decided that I could possibly build a guitar in 12 hours, a full custom beast. This is going to be 24 half-hour or so episodes, and if you are joining us in the middle, please go back to the beginning because it should be quite awesome. Like, comment, subscribe, and if you would like to support us, please click the links below. We want to do this 7 to 10 times a year. Enjoy. Thank you. We're rolling. James is trying to make me do some really coolness with the binding, and I don't have time for that. Some really coolness. In between the camera change, I went to go and have a quick wee. Now this is a slight problem when you're trying to do this as quickly as humanly possible and nearly dislocate your knee in the process. So this whole thing nearly died at 2 hours in, and yeah, I have an old injury from, I'm not going to tell you that story. Okay. This fretboard has got a slight bow in it, a slight rock, and while I could get away with it, and I could not have told, I could have avoided telling you if I wanted to. I'm not going to. I'm going to just quickly plane the back a little bit and see what happened. Now, once again, I mean, I think what we've got here is, can Ben build a guitar in 12 hours? And how many times does he use the masking tape and super glue trick? Because, yeah, it's a lot. The super glue is coming out far too fast at these. There we go. Accelerator, yay. Which way's my grain going? Ah, panic, panic. Hi. My name's Foolish. I've put it the wrong way up. No. It's your fault, James. No. So, hi, I meant to do that. I was testing you, see what, yeah, see if you noticed. Ah, I missed again. Okay. So, and this is live, so I can't really change it. Essentially, I put the masking tape on the wrong side of the fretboard. I wanted to plane the back, not the front. So this is what I need to do. At least I noticed. Now, it's very important for you guys to comment below, see how many mistakes you can spot, see how many things that you would do differently. I must say, please remember, I am not showing you how to build a guitar right now, although obviously I can't stop myself from talking and explaining what I'm doing. I am trying to build a guitar in 12 hours, 12 consecutive hours, half a day. Can I build a guitar in half a day? James says no. I disagree with him. Okay. I suppose it depends how much coffee I have. Speaking of coffee, who made this one? There's a double shot in there. You keeping count? How many have I had?
I think that's number 3.
Ooh. 3, yeah. Okay, now, this is difficult wood. It's going to be slightly harder. It's relatively hard, I think, and it's also a bit gnarly of, yeah, let's see. So that's going that way. So going straight with the grain, it's got a cross grain thing going on. So going up and down the fretboard in either way was making tear out. So, so I'm going at a sort of a, I don't know, 20-degree angle to the grain with a low angle cutter, low angle blade, and yeah, it's doing it well. Now, I'm not sure quite how much tension that little curve that was in there would have caused, but especially with the neck, the last thing you want to do is introduce warring tensions of any sort, to be honest. Did you see me headbutt the plane there? There we go. Okay, so that's good. Scrapers are the tool of the gods. I'm not even 100% sure what this wood is, to be honest, or for that matter where it came from. Alright, so that's now got me a nice perfect finish for gluing. This time I avoided getting super glue everywhere. Yeah! Coffee. I think we need to cut me off. All right. So, as long as this lines up with my nut line, I'm okay. Yeah, that's fine. And most of my clamps are currently involved in clamping up a guitar body. Okay, so that's lined up perfectly with that line. I'm just gonna visually check that. Yeah, that works. Okay, now for many years I didn't bother doing this. There was I didn't really see the point in every single time going in and putting a pin. I can line these things up myself all right, but once or twice it goes utterly wrong, and then you have to take the whole fretboard off, and better safe than having to take a whole fretboard off, especially when I used to use polyurethane, and you can't heat that stuff up. What have we got here? 2mm cocktail stick. 2 mil. It's all good. So, well, let me find out where we are. Put one in here. You want it to be as close to the truss rod, but in the wood. As you can get. And you also don't want it to go too deep. So that's one. And oh. Now the fret is going to cover that, and it will be good. So I now have holes drilled in the neck and in the fretboard, and it's just going to line up perfectly. So there we go. Crimson Guitars fret end dressing file. I'm just sharpening it a little bit to make it, to help it locate as it goes in. Yeah, I thought so. So that one's worked perfectly. This one decided to snap over because I hit it too hard. So that beastie snapped in half. Got to be more careful next time. Where are we? Here we go. A lot of people use actual pins, actual nails, basically. I don't really. I tend to use plastic or wood, really, if I can help it. Yep, here we go. That's all lined up. Fine. Now we have a problem. A lot of my clamps are involved in clamping up that body right now. I do want to glue this up as soon as possible, though. So we're going to run down. We're going to run downstairs, see what's happening. Check my battery. My battery's fine. Yeah. Ha. Presents. Presents for luthiers. And while we're doing it, find a clamping caul. Luigi,
Yes.
how are you?
Good.
Happy Christmas.
Oh, thank you.
It's yeah, I was at a show on the weekend, and everybody needs a good strop. So
Thank you.
clamping caul. Hello.
Hello.
Happy Christmas.
Thank you.
That's a pleasure. Clamping caul for clamping a fretboard on.
They had it in
Oh,
the production area.
do that, Tony. Would you mind? Oh, that'll do. I love this PT. I need to steal some clamps too. Cool. 1, 2. Sorry, I'm making a mess. Is Tom here?
Yes, the student.
The student, right. So, give him. I got a deal if I bought 5 strops. What do I need 5 strops? I know some people who need strops. Oh. We're coming back from a show, so Tonehenge is being reorganised a little bit now. Anyway, that's a digression. Don't look at my bottom. Go away. All right, so the clamping caul has got a hole in the centre and is slightly radiused so that it puts pressure on the sides rather than anywhere else. So I don't want too much glue, but I also don't want to starve the joint. So oh. Once again, far too much glue. Oh, I hate wasting things. Somebody knocked my tissue. All right, so we've got the 2 pins sticking out. There we go. And that locates them. Double check again that it's lined up nicely. And then if you just trim the pin down a little bit. Oh, let's rip my microphone off again. Sorry, people. There we go. And with the pins in, it's not slipping or sliding. Whereas that would emphatically have happened otherwise. Fun times, eh?
Indeed.
All right, that's all glued up. Now, it is 10:20. It's always a good idea to note the time when you clamp something. If you know that you're not going to leave it for a full day to cure, just write on it and be safe. Now I know that was the body and top were clamped together at 8:30, 9:30. It's nearly 2 hours. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to put this down there. Now, it's some of the spooge where it was left layered on is still very wet, but where it was thinner is actually dry and hard. I could declamp this now. I'm not going to though. I think there's another thing to do. Hey James, how are you? Good. All right.
Very dry.
Hey, it's dry where it's been clamped. It's fine. It's fine. It's a really cool little hammer from Mark. Now, I have several things. Okay. All right. I have decided. I'm going to let that dry for a minute, and for just a little bit longer, clear my bench off very quickly, and I'm going to prepare for the inlay process a little bit later. Now, the plan has been, I don't have anywhere for this hammer to live yet. We're good. Okay. The plan has been to, if I have time, do a little custom inlay at the 12th fret. I have time. I'm confident. I'm very confident that I can build this guitar in 12 hours. Stay there. It's 20 past 10, and we're going rather well, I think. Glue, chisel hammer. So the question really is, what should I do as the inlay? What do you think, James?
An ornamental timepiece.
Ornamental timepiece. Tree of life. Ornamental timepiece. Actually, that's a valid. I thought you were just being cheeky there, Mr. Cameraman.
It's in keeping.
It's in keeping with the thing. Now, that's actually not a bad idea. This thing. No, you are trying to find something that's difficult to do. It depends how abstract I get.
That's how ornamental it is.
Yeah. All right. So it's ebony-ish. What have we got here? So this is just one of. Oh, this is the glow-in-the-dark stuff. Oh, that's quite cool. Yeah, glow-in-the-dark dots. We don't need those right now. Ebony, mother of pearl. This is a box of bits and pieces of inlay stuff that I have up here. Well, there's several options. Ornamental timepiece. 635 fretboard. All right. So here's another fretboard that 3, 5, 7, 9, 12. It's the same scale length as what we're currently working on. So let's see. What's the most aesthetically pleasing? There is an aesthetically pleasing. Talitha, could you Google for me the time that expensive watches, Swiss watches, are set at when they're put in the box, when they're sent out? There is a time that is most aesthetically pleasing when it's looked at on a watch face.
Okay, give me your phone.
It's over there and it's on flight mode.
10 past 10.
Oh, James is on the computer, isn't he? 10 past 10, yes?
Well, that's what it'll set to, apart from one, which is 10 seconds.
Could you actually Google what is the setting? Somebody. Okay. So. Aha. You don't need a compass when you have a circle template. Let's go 60, 60. What's it say?
It's not a set one, but all the photos on the Swiss website are set at 10 past 10.
Okay. So 10 past 10. It is. Okay, so if we say that's 12, 3, 6, 9, I can tell the time. Okay. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be designing a custom inlay while we're in the middle of this thing, should I, really? I need a little... I need a better system for storing my inlays, I can tell you that.
9 past 10. To be exact. 8 minutes past 10. Exactly 8 minutes past
I think 10 past 10 sounds like something I've heard before.
10. It stops,
So I don't know. It's funny because it's currently 27 past 10 here, so
You're almost drawing in real time.
yeah. Huh. Okay, maybe. I quite like the idea of making a watch one day. It's not impossible, but it's very unlikely that I'll have that skill. Okay.
How long is it going to take you to do a custom inlay now?
All right, fine. Hello, hi, how are you? We've got a couple of minutes before changeover. I think I'm quite happy with that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to put my little sigil, I'm going to engrave that in there, because clocks need to have a thing, so that's going to be my BC thing, because nobody else knows yet. I'm going to keep this guitar. I'm on my day off.
Do you want to know the exact date?
James is giving me exact time.
9 minutes and 36 seconds past 10.
9 minutes and 36 seconds past 10, apparently. According to James, he's been sitting there counting.
No, I haven't. I found the answer.
He's found the answer. Okay. But anyway, 10 past 10 is perfectly fine for this. Now, you guys need to change the camera over because it is basically been half an hour. I am going to cut this inlay, which is going to take a little while, 4 or 5 minutes maybe, and a little while longer than I thought because somebody's stolen my nice blades. But anyway, and yeah, it's going to be awesome. Look, comment below. Let me know if you think I'm actually going to do this or not, or if I'm going to collapse in a puddle of whiny regret and failure. I don't know. Having the clock there is just, quite scary, quite frankly. Anyway, yeah, fun times. So swap the cameras over, and I'm going to find some water actually. Hello. Hey, thanks for watching that episode. Stay tuned for the next. There are going to be many. This is crazy. See you in a bit.